All right, boys and girls. So this is a very simple song, but a very funky song. Probably one of the first songs I actually learned to play. It's by a band called Slave. I think it was released in 1977, back during the funk groove era, the real funk, old school like me. It's a pretty cool hook and a pretty cool groove, but very easy to play, and it sounds wonderful. So song is called Slide. So let's start with the slide. On the E string, 3rd fret's a G note, sliding up the string to the 12th fret, which is the E, or to the 15th fret, which is the octave of the G up here. I normally stop on the 12th fret because I'm too lazy to go to 15. Just kidding. So it starts like this, and that's how you get into the groove. So it goes to the E, then back up, and then to the open E. So and that main groove there is just the E, staccato E to the G, G hammer on to the A, and then back to the G, and then back to the E. So I'm going to put a beat to it. Play off that E. It is a kind of hammer on D, 5th fret of the A string to the E, and then an octave of that, which is on the E. I'm sorry, on the G string, which is the 7th fret to the 9th fret, which is again the D to the E. So I'm going to play it from the main riff, and then you can see it, and then we'll slow it down. We'll put a beat to it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. The main riff. That's that. Chicky. All right, so the bridge is interesting in that it comes off of either the main riff directly or sliding into it. I tend to slide into it, just adds a little bit of color, at least in my opinion. It basically goes like this. It's off the A, which is the 5th fret on your E string, to the G, to the E, which is the 7th fret on your A string, to the G, which is the 5th fret on your D string, and then resolves at the A, but on your D string 7th fret here instead of here. So like this. So slower. Let's start with the A. G, E, G, A again, E. So now you're asking, how do we get out of that? Easy. Not that easy, but you can get out of it. So watch this now. Then back to the riff. All right, getting out of the bridge, we're just going to go from this A to this A, and then we're going to go back into the groove. So it goes. You don't want to use that fingering. So A, E, G, A, A. And that is pretty funky. This song is really just a change from the to add a little variety to it. It's a walk from the A to the open E, You can do it either on the 5th fret here or the open fret on the A string. I generally play on the open on the A string. It's a little bit easier for me. Don't move your hand so much. But it goes like this, and I'll play it with the background, and then we'll slow it down and talk about it. So. That's it. Take that out of there, and it really goes like this. Back into the groove. So that one's a little bit more. You got to move your hands some more. If you go from if you stay on the E string. I like it playing on the A note. It's an open note. It's a little bit more harder to control the muting, but easier on the hands over here. That actually wasn't that hard. So I mute it when I fret the G. I'm muting that string here. So that is pretty much all of the song Slide by Slave. There's some of that in there, and then there's some parts where he's doing some popping. All right, so that is Slide by Slave. If you're into slapping and popping, this song almost begs to be slapped. So if you're into that, this is a good tune for it. It's a good tune to learn how to do pop and slap. I'm not very good at it. But it really has a that kind of thing going on. So if you're into that, it's a good song for that, just to get you going. All right, until next time, guys, we will see you.